Hi guys, today we're going to do a few missions with our friend Flash Fury. It's going to give us an opportunity to show off the awesome treadmill once more. But more importantly, essentially I'm currently doing the solo tier 4 missions, and if I'm not mistaken, I'm like one mission away from being able to do the solo interior missions, if it makes any sense. Like the bonus missions you get whenever you do 5 exterior missions. So let's go. Let's start with Stryker Island. I probably should have checked if my generator was up to date. Uh, Close enough. I guess we could use a few more exobits, but never mind. And I hear a few things. Oh, there it is. So let's see what we'll get on Stryker Island.
Mission grant complete. Thank you for your assistance.
At least it wasn't the crates.
You may have heard that Intergang has a thing for dangerous technology. They're using this riot as a chance to go after the neural tech used to induce Grodd's coma. We can't let them have that tech. Find the Intergang smugglers, take them out, and neutralize any technology we find.
No, those aren't the smugglers. The one really good thing with the speedster is how quickly you can run away from trouble. So let's see, there should be a few on this side. It's been a while since I did this one. I'm not sure if the inter-gangsters are what I'm looking for. Well, let's try it out. We'll see. I guess not. Oh, there's one. Oh, not sure if those guys could be it. Probably not. Oh, maybe. Yeah, I didn't think so. Oh well. Actually, it is. Ah, crap. Let's go elsewhere. Not the best idea. Usually I pick them off from the side over here or on the other side, but the respawn in this area are not what I seem to recall. Luckily, we only need 5 of those, so just one more, and that should be one of those. A freaking machine gun that's ranging me. There we go.
That will help reduce the amount of tech they can smuggle out. There's an Intergang leader on the island organizing this operation. Let's try to make him a permanent resident here.
I seem to recall the lieutenant is a tough fight. We'll see. Let's summon our sidekick. If I could customize it, it would be Kid Flash. But oh well. Almost there. And there we go. It'll be a bit quicker to go around the island as opposed to trying to cut through all the prisoners, I suppose. So let's be a bit lazy and take the easy way around. When I first started, I was sure this would lead somewhere someday. I was so naive.
CO's report. Isolation unit. They just brought John Corbin, a.k.a. Metallo, into solitary. Apparently, his cellmate developed serious radiation sickness.
So if all goes well, we should be able to do the mission inside Stryker. Let's see.
Mission processing complete.
Oh yeah. So let's start by looking at what's in the box. Oh, wrong place. There we go. So let's start by looking at what's in the box in case we get lucky somehow. Nah, not really. Yeah, there's a time where I would have been happy to get some focusing element 4, but nah, those days are gone. Gone, I says. I probably should look around for more exhibits at some point. I knew there was one of those. Okay, so let's essentially once you have once you do 5 missions outside of Stryker Island, you talk to this little fella, and he's going to ask you to go inside the prison. Sorry about that. So let's go inside the prison. There's a bit of a random element in the prison. So whenever you see it, there's a one, I don't know, I think there's 5. I think there's 4 different bosses you can see inside the prison. Not sure why I would think 5, but nah, 4 seems more like it. So essentially, using the barrel is a bit of a must. What you really want is to try and keep your little friends alive. Like the security guards actually are quite helpful. So if you can keep them alive, instead of being you alone versus waves of prisoners, it's you and the 2 guards versus those prisoners. Although usually that mission is a bit easier with someone who has a bit of healing, since you can keep the guards alive. So I'm almost tempted to switch to healer, but no, let's stick to DPS. I still can do a bit of heal. So that was nice. Never really checked what's up there. Nothing, it seems. Okay, so we have to talk to this little fella. And he's going to give us an important clue. Like right now, he's telling us that Rudy is having a snack. And then we have to take. There's four shields we can take to help us out. So for Rudy, if I'm not mistaken, we need the health shield. Like Rudy is the parasite, if I'm not mistaken, and he's trying to drain your health. So having the health shield will keep you alive. So let's see if we can attract those little fellas over here. Essentially, you want to draw them out so that the little machine over here can freeze them, and then you can pick them up and bring them to their cells like this. Ideally, if you can do it, crap. Oh yeah, that was the right one. Ideally, if you can do it with all four, that's probably the best option. But you can see that our friend, the machine, is kind of slow sometimes to get things started. But we only have one left, and there he is. It should be over here. So as you can see, there's a few healing barrel all around. So don't be shy about using them. Here's our friend Parasite. And also there's a terminal that you can actually use. Oh, there it is. So let's go ahead and use it. So this will summon a guard that will help us out. Oh, actually, it summons multiple guards. I forgot that. And let's summon our sidekick, because why not? So ideally, if I can heal the guards enough, I should be able to keep them I guess. Yeah, they're still alive. Okay. I thought Rudy had just killed them. This mission is, I would say, much easier if you have a healer with you. Well, if you're the healer, actually. Because as you saw, you can pretty much keep your friends alive, and they don't die, so they stay with you through the whole fight. And the best thing about this mission, well, you do get one weapon, which sadly is never the weapon I use. Oh, we got the lockbox. Let's see what's in the box. Nothing really good. Oh, the vault ticket? Nah. Let's go with the Tech Ninja leg styles. Although the vault ticket would mean, well, let's go for the ticket. I can get the leg styles anytime I want. Well, let's go back to my base first. So I guess we will do the vault. The spinning thing could be cool to destroy those boxes. The problem is as soon as you destroy one, the effect stops. So you can destroy one box using your spinning attack. Oh, the Lobo Hoodie. Won't really use it, but what the heck. Let's see if we're done. So instead of just going out, let's use the other ticket right now. Since we're already here. So the only real reason to take the ticket was to get an extra mark of valor or victory. Sorry. That should be it, I think. So let's put our potions back. Nope, wrong stack. And let's see what we're going to replace. I guess the pants. Yeah, definitely the pants. So let's get ourselves a new pair of pants. Let's get rid of those. Oh. So these are the pants we just bought. This is a weapon we got. The weapon is useless, but it could prove useful to boost our combat rating later on if we need to. So let's put on the pants. Probably should have made here pants out of it, but doesn't matter. Once I reach combat rating 80, I won't use those anyway. Oh yeah, I had to change my base around because of my treadmill. So let's see. Carve kit, interface beta. And there we go. That's probably my PvP gear. Yep. The reason why I'm checking is that some of my characters don't really have PvP gear. Essentially, at the time I made some of those characters, will have what used to be what was known as the cash gear. It was a PvP gear that you could buy for cash only once you reached level 30. So I have a bunch of characters that have that cash gear, but a lot of my other characters don't have any PvP gear at all. So it's always a good idea to check just to be sure, because I have way too many characters. So let's go to Gotham City and to Ace Chemicals.
mission is of critical importance.
My working hypothesis is that the color of the chemoid.
That mission usually is not too bad. Just mean finding a bunch of chemoids. Oh, let's see. There's usually an exhibit here. Oh, it's not there. Oh, collection though. So essentially, for this mission, we need 2 chemoids of each color. One-on-one, they're fairly easy to defeat. The problem is when you pull too many of them at once. But 2 should be okay. I'll try not to pull more than 2 at once. So that's going pretty well so far. So we need 2 shock chemoids, which is essentially the yellow chemoids. And I'll teach him to pretend to be a turtle. Oh, that's a lockjaw. It's gonna be the boss we're going to fight after, I think. So right now we're looking for a yellow chemoid. Kind of fun to run on the wall. So let's see. Oh, a little briefing. Damn. Guess I didn't come in this area too much with this character. Here's my yellow chemoid. If you're wondering, usually it takes about I would say 10 days to go from once you reach tier 4 to go to tier 5. Why say 10 days? It's if you essentially if you do the outside missions 5 times, then you do the inside missions, then you do the outside missions 5 more times. The next time you do the inside missions, odds are by then you'll have all you need to be tier 5. So essentially, if you do the inside mission twice, you should be tier 5 by then. And that doesn't even take into account the duos. Or if you use replay badges. If you use replay badges, we can be tier 5 in 1 day. So let's try and find our little chemoid. So essentially we're looking for a little green chemoid. We're going to inject him with some mixture and beat the snot out of him. And usually I keep on running into the little bugger all the time. But now because I need him, I'm not seeing him anywhere. Here is where I often run into it. But he's not there. Oh, no, that's not him. That's the lost hazmat guy. Playing as a speedster is kind of fun. There's a green chemoid, but he's surrounded by a bunch of people. Let's see if I can get through without attracting too many of them. Probably a bad idea, but we'll see. Holy crap. Okay, let's get rid of those first. So as you can see, I pretty much attracted all the chemoids this side of the Mississippi. In part because the targeting system targeted the chemoid that was like at the other end of the map almost. It happens. Oh, that too sometimes happens. Well, that shouldn't be too bad. I'm just sad that I lost my supercharge for the steelwork mission, but nah, that's okay. I'll probably do fine anyway. So let's go finish our mission.
Confirmation of mission protocols. Steelworks appreciates.
So let's see what's in the box. Oh, that's nice. That wasn't in the box, but it was nice. No idea what was in the box. Didn't notice what's stacked. Oh well. Oh, let's go like that. So let us talk to our friend, the robot over here, who's giving us another mission. So if we go in here, we should be able to help our friend steal. So as you see, there's our friend Steele. So we're going to talk to him.
The Steelworks prototypes are locked up in the nearby rooms. We need to hurry. Get that door open and let's go.
Well, if it isn't everyone's favorite hero, and you brought a man of steel with you.
You're nothing but a petty thief, Mauro. We're here for my prototypes.
I can't be made to explain myself to every lackwit with a complaint. Destroy them.
Here they go. I'll hold you first. Start getting out the machines and
Sometimes I'll just skip those guys. Sometimes I'll beat the snot out of them just to get the thing started. Today, I'll beat the snot out of them. There we go. So essentially, I have a bunch of steel worker to free. So let's try and do that. Which is fairly easy today. It's not always that easy, but when it is, you enjoy it. So as you see, those batteries summon some sort of robot. So ideally, you start with the workers, and then you do the batteries to summon the robots. That way, the workers are sort of kind of distracting the enemies while you carry the batteries. And that should be the last one. So as you can see now, we have to defeat some chemoids. Well, we got a feed. So as you saw, there's a barrel over there. That barrel respawn fairly quickly, so don't be shy about using it, because you're going to be facing a lot of clowns. And also, that barrel will be useful in two ways. It will be useful to fight the clowns, but it will be also useful to try and help you to keep Steel alive when you try to defend him. So let's now that essentially I was just waiting for the barrel to respawn to go help out Steel. So let's go and do that. As you can see, Steel is about halfway down in his health. But also we have a bit of healing abilities, so that should be able to help out Steel a bit. Let's take that little friend here. I'm not sure why Steel doesn't want to climb up the stairs. It happens sometimes. Sometimes it's because it could be because there's too many enemies blocking his way, or just simply too many friends blocking his way. That happens too sometimes. There he goes. So I could use another barrel still and try and keep my friends alive if they decide to help me, which is not doesn't always happen. So as you see, Steel is bringing the little robots all the way over to the teleporter. And while he does that, we try to keep the clowns from stopping him. And now we have to defeat Tio Moro's forces, which could mean the clowns or there he is. We got a mutant. There's a handful of different enemies that you can fight. Sometimes it's a huge dog. Sometimes it's a baby doll head with spider legs. I think it kind of looks like one of the toys in Toy Story. One of the toys that Sid destroys and turns into some kind of monster. Didn't really want to destroy the barrel. Maybe I'll stall a bit. Crap. Oh well. Ideally, I would have wanted to keep the barrel for Steel. But since I do have some healing abilities, we should be okay. Let's go ahead and bring that battery over there. And let's bring this little barrel over here. seem to have lost a robot or two. That's okay. I'm just checking if steel is done on his hand. Oh, there he is. So Comic Gold is one of those random NPCs that we fight, those random bosses that we fight in this mission. And I don't know if you've noticed, there was also Tiomaro with some sort of futuristic gun or something. Usually he'll stick around and he'll blast you with his laser gun until you attack him a bit. And once you attack him, he pretty much leaves. And if you keep the fight where the healing barrel is, you want to be the one who actually breaks the barrel. But it kind of makes the fight a bit easier when you can pretty much use the barrel over and over. And that barrel respawn pretty quick, so it shouldn't be a problem using it. Almost there, almost there. And we got the pistols. Oh crap. So now we have to defend the teleport for a bit. And now we can escape. So that was it for the mission inside Ace Chemical. So let us see what we should get. Probably some shoulders. Yeah. Or the back piece. Shoulders or back? Let's go for the shoulders. Why? Well, just because. This time let's make it some healer shoulders. Because why not? We got some dual pistols. At least if we ever put a point in pistols, we should be able to use it. Tribal mask. Well, why not? Let's keep it for someone else. So essentially, the bow or the pistol could be used to augment my combat rating if I need to. Like if somehow I needed a few extra points of combat rating, what I could do is, well, let's do it right now. Oh, I can't even do it. So let's go into skills, weapon, and dual pistols. And let's put 1 point in dual pistols. So as you see, it raised my combat rating to 78. Like, let's see, I'm 76 right now, but if I equip the pistols, I'm 77. So it did the trick a bit, but it's didn't make that big a difference. So essentially, right now my combat rating is 78. If I was to get one more piece, 23 marks of victory. So yeah, if I get, let's say, enough marks to buy a back piece, then I'm going to be combat rating 80. So I need about 17 marks. Or if I do some tier 4 duos, and if I get lucky, I should be able to get my combat rating to 80 if I get lucky and I get a piece from some tier 4 duos. Essentially, all I really need is to be able to raise my combat rating to 80. And once I reach combat rating 80, I would be able to do the tier 5 solos. And being able to do those would give me some gear that would pretty quickly raise my combat rating to, I think it's 84 that you need for tier 5. Yeah, 84. So we're close, we're close. So let's see, DPS, and let's equip them pants. The shoulders, I mean. Let's put a point in dual pistol also. There we go. Well, let's spend our other point while we're... Oh, we only have one, okay. So I think that's going to be it for today. Essentially, I'm just going to recover my exobit and craft another exobit for my new shoulder pieces. So I guess next time we'll probably do some tier 1, some tier 4 exterior missions, and possibly a duo or two. Well, we'll see when we get there. So that's it for now. So thanks for listening, and hopefully I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.